Does the recent escalation of tensions between Israel and Iran signal a shift in the geopolitical landscape of the Middle East? The answer to this question lies in the complex history of the Israel-Iran conflict, which has been marked by diplomatic standoffs, proxy wars, and a growing nuclear threat. Our journey begins in the summer of 2022, when indirect talks between the United States and Iran to restore the 2015 nuclear deal in Doha, Qatar, ended without progress. This lack of progress raised concerns about potential escalation as Iran neared the amount of enriched uranium needed for a nuclear bomb and reduced cooperation with the UN nuclear watchdog. Fast forward to February 2023, we find Israel refraining from providing military aid to Ukraine amid the Russian invasion. Instead, Israel focused on humanitarian aid due to its complex relationship with Russia and strategic interests in Syria. This decision was influenced by Israel's delicate balancing act between global powers, its relationship with Russia, and concerns about jeopardizing its freedom of action in Syria to counter Iranian influence. Now, let's turn our attention to the recent events of April 2024. Iran launched an unprecedented attack on Israel, marking the first time Iran has directly targeted Israel. This attack was in retaliation for Israel's bombing of an Iranian diplomatic facility in Damascus. Although most of the drones and missiles launched by Iran were intercepted by Israel's air defenses, some ballistic missiles did reach Israeli territory. This escalation of tensions has pushed the region to the edge, but not past the point of no return yet. In the aftermath of this attack, Israel launched a retaliatory strike against Iran. Iran responded by activating its air defense system over several cities after explosions were heard near the central city of Isfahan, where several Iranian nuclear sites are located. Although initial reports suggested that missiles had been fired, Iran stated that they had shot down several drones, but there had been no missile attack for now. In the wake of these events, Tehran's Imam Khomeini International Airport was closed to all flights, and some Emirates and Fly Dubai flights that were flying over Iran made sudden sharp turns away from the airspace. In summary, the recent escalation of the Israel-Iran conflict has raised questions about the potential for a broader regional conflict. The failure of diplomatic negotiations, the growing nuclear threat from Iran, Israel's strategic decisions, and the unprecedented direct attack by Iran on Israel all contribute to an increasingly volatile situation. However, the situation has not yet reached the point of no return, and the hope for peace remains alive. But as the old adage goes, hope for the best, prepare for the worst. The world watches closely as these two nations navigate through these troubled waters.